Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourself, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Highlights from Indian and global history along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events, and notable birth and death anniversaries of 6 July 2026, Monday, Bengali date, 21 আষাঢ় 1433. As per Sri Gupta Panjika, today's Tithi, Krishna Shashti and up to 0944 hours, and after that Krishna Saptami. Today's Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra and up to 1301 hours, and after that Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Today is 187th day of the year. There are then 178 days left in 2026. Today is 27th Monday of 2026. Today is One Mahotsav. One Mahotsav, meaning Festival of Trees, is an annual tree planting movement in India celebrated during the first week of July to raise awareness about the importance of forests and environmental conservation. Launched in 1950 by K. Munshi, the then Union Minister for Agriculture, the initiative encourages individuals and communities, schools, and government bodies to actively participate in planting trees and, and protecting green cover. It aims to combat deforestation, enhance biodiversity, and promote ecological balance. During this week, millions of saplings are planted across the country in a symbolic and practical effort to preserve nature. One Mahotsav serves as a powerful reminder that protecting trees means protecting life on Earth. Today is World Zoonosis Day. World Zoonosis Day is observed every year on July 6th to raise awareness about zoonotic diseases, illnesses that can be transmitted from animals to humans. This day marks the historic event in 1885 when Pasteur successfully administered the first vaccine against rabies, a deadly zoonotic disease. Zoonoses like rabies, avian flu, and COVID-19 underscore the urgent need for better animal-human health integration. World Zoonosis Day promotes the One Health approach, emphasizing collaboration between veterinarians, doctors, and environmental experts to prevent future outbreaks and safeguard global health. Today is Umbrella Cover Day. Umbrella Cover Day, celebrated on July 6th, is a quirky observance that honors the often overlooked protective sleeves or covers that come with umbrellas. These small fabric tubes help keep wet umbrellas from dripping and make storage more convenient, yet they are frequently lost or discarded. The day was inspired by Umbrella Cover Museum in Peaks Island, Maine, founded by Nancy III. Hoffman, who turned her fascination with umbrella covers into a creative collection and celebration. The day encourages people to appreciate the little things that make life more organized and maybe even find that one missing umbrella cover. Today is National Fried Chicken Day. National Fried Chicken Day is celebrated annually on July 6th in the United States, honoring one of the country's most beloved comfort foods. Crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside, fried chicken has deep roots in Southern cuisine with influences from Scottish frying techniques and African seasoning traditions. On this day, restaurants and fast food chains often offer special deals with families enjoy homemade versions of the dish. Whether spicy, sweet, or savory, fried chicken brings people together with its irresistible flavor and cultural significance across generations. Today is International Kissing Day. International Kissing Day, celebrated on July 6th, is a light-hearted global observance that highlights the simple joy and emotional connection of a kiss. Originating in the UK, the day aims to remind people of of the power of affection beyond social formality, whether it's a romantic kiss, a friendly peck, or a gesture of love between family members. Kissing not only strengthens bonds but also has health benefits such as reducing stress and boosting happiness. So they encourages everyone to express love and warmth through this universal act of closeness. Today is Virtually Hug a Virtual Assistant Day. Virtually Hug a Virtual Assistant Day, celebrated on July 6th, is a fun and modern appreciation day dedicated to recognizing the hard work and helpfulness of virtual assistants, both human professionals who support businesses remotely and AI-powered digital helpers like Siri, Alexa, or ChatGPT. In an increasingly digital world, these assistants play a vital role in organizing schedules, answering questions, managing tasks, and improving daily efficiency. This day is a light-hearted reminder to say thank you to the virtual support systems that make life smoother, perhaps with a kind word, emoji hug, or simply by acknowledging their value. Today is National Air Traffic Control Day. National Air Traffic Control Day is observed on July 6th each year in the United States to honor the dedicated professionals who ensure the safe and efficient movement of thousands of aircrafts in the skies and on the ground. Established by the U.S. Congress in 1986 to mark the 50th anniversary of the air traffic control system, the day recognizes the critical role air traffic controllers play in maintaining aviation safety, managing flight paths, preventing collisions, and guiding pilots through complex airspace. It's a tribute to their vigilance, precision, and calm under pressure, which keep air travel one of the safest modes of transportation. Today is National Hand Roll Day. National Hand Roll Day is celebrated on July 6th to honor the delicious Japanese culinary creation known as the temaki or hand roll. A hand roll is cone-shaped piece of nori seaweed which is filled with sushi rice, fresh fish, vegetables, and various flavorful toppings rolled by hand rather than a sushi mat. The day was founded by chef Nobu Matsuhisa to spotlight the simplicity, artistry, and communal joy of eating hand rolls. Unlike traditional sushi, hand rolls are meant to be eaten immediately, offering a crisp texture, vibrant taste, perfect for casual gatherings and sushi lovers alike. Today is Take Your Webmaster to Lunch Day. Take Your Webmaster to Lunch Day, celebrated on July 6th, is a fun and thoughtful observance that recognizes the hard work and behind the scenes dedication of webmasters, those responsible for building, maintaining, and troubleshooting websites from ensuring smooth user experiences to keeping sites secure and up to date. Webmasters are essential to any organization's online presence. This day encourages employers, colleagues, and clients to show appreciation, perhaps literally with lunch or symbolically with thanks for the tech professionals who keep the digital world running smoothly. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. George Simon Ohm, 16 March 1789 to 6 July 1854. George Simon Ohm was a renowned German mathematician and physicist, best known for discovering Ohm's law, a fundamental principle of electrical science that explains the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance in an electrical circuit. Born in Erlangen, Germany, Ohm developed a strong foundation in mathematics and science under the guidance of his father. After completing his studies, he worked as a teacher and continued his research on electricity using self-designed equipment. In 1827, published his famous on work The Galvanic Circuit investigated mathematically, where he introduced Ohm's law, which later became the basis of modern circuit theory. Although his discoveries were initially ignored, his contributions were eventually recognized worldwide. He received the prestigious Copley Medal from the Royal Society in 1841, became a foreign member of the Royal Society in 1842, and was elected a member of the Bavarian Academy of Sciences and Humanities in 1845. The SI unit of the electrical resistance, the ohm, was named in his honor, making him one of the most influential figures in the history of physics and electrical engineering. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Carl Gustav Werner von Heidenstam. 6 July 1859 to 20th May 1940. Carl Gustav Werner von Heidenstam was a celebrated Swedish poet, novelist, and the recipient of the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1916 for his significant contributions to Swedish literature. Born into a noble family in Olshammar, Sweden, he initially studied painting but later turned towards literature after traveling extensively across Europe, Africa, and the Orient. His first poetry collection, Warfart och Vandringsar, which means pilgrimage, the Wanderers 1888, brought him immediate recognition and reflected his love for beauty, imagination, and new literary ideas. His famous works included Hans Elianus in 1892, Dichter in 1895, Carolinerna in 1897 to 1898, and The Tree of the Folkungs in 1905 to 1907, many of which highlighted Swedish history, culture, and landscapes. He became a member of the Swedish Academy in 1912 and played an important role in Swedish literary discussions. His writings often expressed joy of life, human ideals, and a deep appreciation for Swedish heritage. Von Heidenstam spent his later years at Overlid, where he continued his literary work, and he passed away on 20th May 1940, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of Sweden's greatest literary figures. Today is the death anniversary of Miss Cornelia Sorabji, 15 November 1866 to 6 July 1954. Cornelia Sorabji was a pioneering Indian lawyer, social reformer, and educationist, known as the first woman to practice law in India and the first female graduate of Bombay University. She earned a law degree from Oxford University, breaking gender barriers at a time when women were largely excluded from the legal profession. Sorabji dedicated her life to advocating for women's rights, representing Purda Nashin's women under Purda in legal matters and promoting education and social reform. She worked with the International Congress and various social organizations to improve legal protections and welfare for women and marginalized communities. In recognition of her contributions, she was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire (MBE) in 1928. She also published writings highlighting the struggles and rights of women in colonial India. Sorabji's achievements paved the way for future generations of women professionals and remain an enduring inspiration in law and social reform. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. William Cuthbert Faulkner, 25th September 1897 to 6 July 1962. William Cuthbert Faulkner was an acclaimed American writer and Nobel laureate, celebrated for his profound contributions to modern literature and his vivid portrayals of the American South. Born in Albany, Mississippi, he spent much of his life in Oxford, Mississippi, which became the inspiration for his fictional Yoknapatawpha County, a richly detailed setting for many of his novels and short stories. Faulkner's works explore complex themes such as human suffering, social change, race relations, and the passage of time, often employing innovative narrative techniques like stream of consciousness and multiple perspectives. Some of his notable works include The Sound and the Fury, As I Lay Dying, Light in August, which remain staples of American literature. In 1949, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for his powerful and artistically unique contributions to the modern novel. Beyond writing, Faulkner was also involved in screenwriting and lecturing, sharing his literary insights widely. His style, marked deep by psychological insight and intricate storytelling, has influenced generations of writers. Faulkner remains an enduring figure in world literature, symbolizing the richness and complexity of Southern life. Today is the birth anniversary of Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee, 6th July 1901 to 23rd June 1953. Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee was a prominent Indian barrister, educationist, politician, and nationalist leader who played a significant role in shaping modern Indian politics. Known for his strong views on national unity and governance, he served as the youngest vice chancellor of the University of Calcutta and later entered active politics. He was associated with the Hindu Mahasabha and served as its president in 1943 from 1943 to 1946. After India's independence, he joined Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's cabinet as the Minister of Industry and Supply, contributing to the country's industrial development. However, ideological differences, particularly over the Liaquat Nehru Pact, led to his resignation from the cabinet. In 1951, with support from the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, he founded the Bharatiya Janata Sangh, which later evolved into the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP). Mukherjee strongly advocated for the complete integration of Jammu and Kashmir with India. In 1953, he was arrested while entering Jammu and Kashmir without a permit and died in custody on 23rd June 1953. His legacy continues to influence Indian political thought and national discourse. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Axel Hugo Theodor Thurell, 6 July 1903 to 15th August 1982. Axel Hugo Theodor Thurell was a distinguished Swedish scientist and Nobel Prize laureate in physiology or medicine in 1955 for his important discoveries concerning oxidation enzymes and their effects. Born in Linköping, Sweden, Thurell studied medicine at the Karolinska Institute and later conducted advanced research at the Pasteur Institute in Paris. He dedicated his entire career to the study of enzymes and made pioneering contributions to biochemistry, especially in understanding oxidoreductase enzymes and alcohol dehydrogenase, which helps break down alcohol in the human body. In 1936, he became the head of the newly established biochemical department of the Nobel Medical Institute. His research also improved understanding of enzyme cofactors and the effects of substances like fluoride on biological processes. For his groundbreaking work, he received international recognition and honorary degrees from universities in France, Belgium, Brazil, and the United States. He was a member of prestigious organizations including the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, the US National Academy of Sciences, and the American Philosophical Society. Thorell's discoveries greatly advanced modern biochemistry and enzyme research, leaving a lasting impact on medical science. Today is the birth anniversary of Miss Frida Kahlo, 6th July 1907 to 3rd July 1954. Frida Kahlo was a legendary Mexican painter known for her powerful self-portraits, unique artistic style, and deeply personal works inspired by Mexican culture, nature, and her own life experiences. Born in Coyoacan, Coyoacan, Mexico, she faced many struggles, including polio in childhood and a serious bus accident at the age of 18 that caused lifelong physical pain. During her recovery, she turned to painting and developed a distinctive style that combined realism, fantasy, and Mexican folk art traditions. Her paintings explore themes of identity, gender, class, race, suffering, and personal emotions. She was married to famous Mexican muralist Diego Rivera and was also involved in political and cultural movements. Her artworks gained international recognition with her 1940 painting The Dream, the Bed, becoming one of the most expensive works by a female artist ever sold at auction. Carlos' painting The Frame became the first work by a Mexican artist acquired by the Louvre. Although she was not widely recognized during her lifetime, her legacy grew after the 1970s, and today she is celebrated worldwide as an icon of art, feminism, and Mexican heritage. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Babu Jagjeevan Ram, 5th April 1908 to 6th July 1986. Jagjeevan Ram, popularly known as Babuji, was a prominent Indian freedom fighter and statesman who became the longest serving Union cabinet minister in India, holding key portfolios for over decades and briefly serving as the deputy prime minister in 1979. He played a crucial role as defense minister during the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War and as agriculture minister. He contributed significantly to the Green Revolution and managed the severe 1974 food crisis. A strong advocate for social justice, he founded the All India Depressed Classes League in 1935 and worked tirelessly for Dalit rights. Elected to the Bihar Assembly in 1937, he later joined Nehru's interim government in 1946 as its youngest minister and participated in drafting the constitution. Throughout his long political career, he served in multiple ministries under the Indian National Congress until he broke with Indira Gandhi after the emergency. He then joined the Janata Party alliance, served again as deputy prime minister, and later formed Congress after his passing. At his passing, he was the last surviving member of both the interim government and independent India's first cabinet. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Claude Eugene Henry Simon, 10th October 1913 to 6th July 2005. Eugene Henry Simon was a pioneering French novelist and a key figure in the Nouveau Roman New Novel literary movement, known for his experimental techniques and innovative approach to storytelling. Born in Paris, Simon's works often blurred the boundaries between memory, history, and fiction, reflecting his interest in personal and collective experiences, especially the impact of war. Drawing from his own experiences as a soldier in World War II, his novels explore themes of trauma, time, and perception, often employing fragmented, non-linear narratives that challenge traditional storytelling. Notable works include La Route des Flandres and Histoire, which exemplify his unique style of combining vivid imagery, introspection, and historical context. Simon's writing emphasizes the psychological depth of characters and the complexity of human experience, breaking conventional literary forms. In recognition of his profound contributions to literature, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1985. His work continues to influence modern literature, inspiring writers to experiment with narrative form and the exploration of consciousness. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Dhiraj Lal Hirachand Dhirubhai Ambani, 28 December 1932 to 6 July 2002. Dhiraj Lal Hirachand Dhirubhai Ambani was an iconic Indian entrepreneur and the founder of Reliance Industries who transformed India's business landscape through vision, innovation, and mass participation in capitalism. Starting from modest beginnings, he built Reliance into one of India's largest private sector enterprises spanning textiles, petrochemicals, refining, energy, and telecommunications. Dhirubhai revolutionized Indian equity culture by encouraging millions of small investors to participate in the stock market. He was widely admired for pioneering backward integration and achieving global scale manufacturing in India. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to Indian industry and economic development, he was awarded the Padma Vibhushan in 2016 posthumously. He featured prominently in international business rankings and was listed among Asia's most influenced business leaders by leading global publications. His leadership created world-class infrastructure such as the Jamnagar refinery complex, among the largest globally. Dhirubhai's philosophy emphasized dreaming big, empowering ordinary Indians to become stakeholders in growth. His legacy continues through Reliance's global presence and leadership under the next generation. He is remembered as a visionary who reshaped Indian entrepreneurship and corporate ambition. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.